and Mike James, who scored 8 points all in the first 8 minutes of the game. White inside, gets that to go. Didn't even look like he had control of it.
Really good player. He's one of the most talented guys on this team. He's struggling right now for Louisville. It's going to come for him, and you see the last 2 times down the floor.
Who could the burst come from? Will it be Tre White?
That's where it's going to have to come from, really, quite honestly.
Spurlock scored 14. There's Tre White. Coppin State.
And Tyler Johnson. Johnson then turns it over, but Trey White gets it.
The steal and the lob to Trainer for the dunk, and the Cards are back in front.
Louisville, as Trey White comes up with a steal.
6 on the shot clock. Taps it away on the double team. Tre White, the nice cut in the reverse.
Nice job by Trainer of seeing that and recognizing.
First one no good. James with the offensive rebound to White. He goes up, gets the basket and the foul. And Louisville will have a chance to get within 2. They have a shot to tie it, 73-70 in the final seconds, and here we go. Tre White pulls right up to a 3 and hits it.
And nobody guarded him.
At 73 as New Mexico State just let him have it.
And Iziagu tries to kind of come at the last second.
3-point shooter or Trainer. Oh, Trainer could have just turned and shot it. White all the way to the basket, up and in, and that'll be big to give the Cards a little bit of momentum heading into the locker room.
Right to the rim on the drive on the closeout.
So the starting look for Louisville. White and Clark do most of their scoring, and they have the first 2 baskets in this game.
Great back screen action. I think that's why Louisville maybe closed out short playing the numbers.
Oh, from the mid-range again, plus a foul for Tre White. Time today we've seen him go to this mid-range shot. Got fouled on this one also.
Well, as we discussed.
And another 50-51 by the Hokies. Padula gave it up. White intercepts. And now he's off to the races. 2-on-1. Beautiful step through.
Red Wolves 0 for 5 from 3-point land. And again, getting the basket, the block by White. And his man fell down. Here's White the other way. Numbers for Louisville. White all the way.
It's on all the players because obviously they've been taught how to defend the pick and roll. I mean, if you're going to double the pick and roll, somebody has to rotate down. And
passes out of a double team. 15 to shoot. White, the dribble drive. He gets that one, but Tim, that's kind of been the story for Louisville.
His team has had some injuries this year, which has slowed him down, and that is a great job inside. That's why Tyler Johnson is in the game.
Saw State in what was his first career start. How about this creation?
Well, this is a great job driving the ball to the basket, and Millett just... Louisville continues to do a really good job on the defensive boards. Now they have to get a good shot.
Got a great shot. The hoop and the horn. Huntley Hatfield to the line.
By Huntley Hatfield, but a nice job to cut to the basket.
Active defense, another turnover. Behind the back, White jams it home.
It's behind his back, but it all works out just fine.
His second consecutive start of his career. And protects the basketball well. Going to be important, as will this kid, Curtis Williams.
And cut it to 7 points. You wondered what Louisville's response would be. Well, their response was to tighten up on the defense. They forced a couple of turnovers. They went on a 10-0 run and put the game out of reach.
West Louisville is a downhill driving team. Their strength is getting to the foul line. Kentucky cannot foul in this ball game. Huntley Hatfield making a play out of the dunker spot early.
They're going to play at Virginia. That's their next game after tonight.
Was it a 10, 11-day break?
13.
For Louisville? 13.
Yeah. Fall away, White and one.
I know they're still up 20, but I mean, the one thing Birch does have is a motor that is nonstop. I feel bad for his mom.
Louisville shooting under 39% in the second half. White to dunk.
The tide is turning. Jaden Taylor missed a three. Long rebound, tracked by White. Going right at Taylor. Tre White ties the game.
14-point lead for Carolina. He's tied at 4, and the Tar Heels went on a run from there and haven't looked back. And whoa, what a tough shot for Tre White.
You're hoping on a four or five phone calls and seeing a kid once or twice and you're going to be right.
Tre White, and that is Louisville's first three of the game. This is the entire crowd was ready to erupt if he made that one.
Against the 1-3-1, those slots and corners are open to give you a chance to get
inside for PJ against James. Strong with the right hand, and nothing there. Brad Brownell puts his hands behind his head and is at the other end. Tre White scores. On the deck for the first time in the second half here for Coach Brownell. White on the drive all the way through, and he'll get the and one. Tre White's got a dozen in the game. Transfer from Southern Cal.
Well, we've talked about White. He's a guy with an attacking style on offense. He can get to the line. That's just a... that's another term for the Euro step.
Here we go. White on the drive, inside, and Huntley Hatfield the flush.
And there's assist number 1.
Gerard on the drive, and nothing there. Here's the outlet for White. Dylan Hunter chasing, and Tre White going to dunk it down. Career high night going, but Clemson is still in front at Littlejohn. Here is White now. Front court looking for a ball screen. Fakes it. Step back out of the corner. 3 away. Good. Louisville hits the 3.
Rebounds in the second half, and here he steps back for a 3.
His vision has been as good as you can find. Just seeing the play before it happens.
White picks it off. Huntley Hatfield. A hammer.
Getting deflections, playing ahead of the defense. That's been Syracuse's best offense.
Williams missed everything. Right place, right time for Tre White. He's got a chance for a three-point. It just hasn't translated into a better percentage in game.
Now watch when the ball goes on the rim right now. These guards have got to get engaged rebounding the ball.
Tyler Johnson, the reigning ACC freshman of the week, got it on the rim and finished off by Tre White.
If look on the left-hand side of the screen, dribble penetration. Look where he's coming from. He's coming from the 45-degree angle. No one finds him. No.
Gives up some height here to Kelly. He's going for the steal. Kapari has it taken away. Numbers for the Cards. The alley-oop, and James connects. Seven to shoot. Reeves blocked from behind.
Tre White gets beat, but he doesn't give up. Great chase down block.
Sacco for 3. Not back. It comes to Huntley Hatfield. Ahead of the pack, White. And Louisville with its largest lead at 9.
Louisville loves to play wide open. The question is, can BC run with them and hang with them? If that happens, as the shot is good by Tre White.
Again, he is really been physical and one right.
Claudell Harris, 20 points. He's made 4 threes in 6 attempts. And a slam for White.
He's not the... Give it to... Why are we waiting until next week? Can we just name him ACC Player of the Week right now? Come on, Commissioner Phillips, Paul Brazo. Name him already. Let's go.
Well, his night is done, and clearly over the last couple of minutes.
I think we'll see more post-ups from the Louisville guards as well as Brandon Huntley Hatfield.
White can certainly do that. Huntley Hatfield drops it in for an easy 2. He's got 10.
Beautiful place. Well designed by Kenny Payne coming out, getting that pocket pass on the bounce pass. Right here, great play, gets it swung, they're running their offense, they're letting it happen. Tre White comes off, there's no hand pressure from Notre Dame.
They're going to be needed.
Again, no Caleb Foster tonight. He is week to week with a lower leg injury. Ryan Young in there as well for Duke. Reverse layup by Tre White, the USC transfer.
On the drive here is Mintz, can't get there, rebounded by Clark. Here's White with a pass. First basket for White. Caleb Glenn's already off to a terrific start in the second half. There's an air ball from White. Huntley Hatfield saves it, but still 10 to shoot. A tough shot and score for Tre White. A foul.
Good effort, Huntley Hatfield. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling almost, Wes. Doesn't have to be pretty as long as you get those.
Lead to 8 now for the Orange. Trying to win on the road for the 3rd time in the league and the 4th time this year. And a 3-ball. White, pass for Huntley Hatfield, and he'll score.
Chris Bell, I mean, really talented individual.
23 tonight now for Bell, and there's James, an easy bucket. Mike James now 15 in the ball game.
Yeah, Louisville's got to find some offense. I thought at the beginning of the game they were doing a better job of being able to touch the paint. Good pass over to Tre White.
Well, I can tell you this, Cam Woods now has 15 points on the season. 9 of those came in his debut.
Yeah. Tough shot, Tre White, coach.